So early this morning, I saw Yellow Flash did a video on this. So no, I am not trying to copy Yellow Flash. I have a completely different opinion on all this stuff. But I thought we'd start off with this just to give you some context of who the heck Adam Sessler is with some of his quotes. Excuse me, sorry about that. G4 host Adam Sessler claims Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. Previously wished his Republican family members would die. This is a sad, sick man. Now, G4 TV is destroyed. Let's just say it. There is some right conclusions that G4 was never going to last long. It was never going to live long, and them's the breaks. It wasn't going to make it. Excuse me. But what people aren't taking into account, and I think they look at it and say, yeah, it didn't help, but what Frost and Adam Sessler did was G4 was essentially, hey, it's a house of cards that will eventually fall because times are changing. People want authenticity. People want to have fun and to be able to interact more with real people. Excuse me again. What G4 was a production company, not a dude sitting in his room with, a dusty shirt, but I'm on my lunch break. They want that. They don't want a production company where people have to pretend and lie. They want real individuals. And what Adam Sessler was a fake person. What Frost was a fake person that ended up showing us their real colors. And all that did was take a giant hand to the house of cards that was G4 and just destroyed it. They facilitated the faster decline of what G4 was. But not fully talking about G4 on this video. We're talking about Adam Sessler. And why do I have some of these things up? Well, let me find one. Because he's a wonderful, wonderful person. He had one basically with his family in it, and I don't know where it is, but he was talking about how he hopes his Republican family members would suffer and die as he drinks bubbly. Well, nevertheless, he's been going off on Twitter ever since the thing shut down, and I wasn't able to get who why am I coughing? Who made this initial tweet, but he said, as you can see, "You little itch. All I got is people. I'm ready to turn the cap around my head. Let me know who you are. I actually came up when ish was hard. It doesn't really matter. You're an old man talking about beating up random people on Twitter." And you go through his whole Twitter, and it's like plushy fuck. You had one. He has your mom jokes going on. You ain't busting anything, you hipster wash up. How's that new and improved G4 TV working out for you? Back into obscurity you go. Get woke, go broke. Your mom said I wasn't obscure. What the heck? That's your comeback? He's been going off all day. Well, not all day. He stopped a while back. 12 hours ago was his last tweet. But you have somebody here. Hey, do you have a YouTuber Twitch channel? You have insights. And he says, nah, I'm older and comfortable. This is pretty much it. Unknown to some retiree inhalers, I have other investments than a job. I'm out of the game until I'm interested for now. I'm not interested. He's now bragging that he has a bunch of money, but at the same time, you come down to a tweet. Oh, if I could find it. He had this really interesting tweet about how He hates G4. They made his life miserable. Where is it? I wonder if he deleted it. But here's another your mom. Oh, wow. So you're embarrassing stereotype and unironically using ATSI as an insult for people who disagree with us. Adam, while we're over here being adults, maybe you could also grow a thicker skin and not lower ourselves to your mom jokes. Just a thought. Your mom got thick. What the heck? But there was this really interesting line that he has. Quote tweeting, I saw dead Kennedys, you were born too late. What? Just ask your mom, I'm doing fine. Is that all you have? But I'm mainly scrolling down because he has a very interesting thing on G4, if I can find it. But he was basically saying, F G4, you guys made my life a living hell. Go F yourself, and F everybody involved, essentially, was what it was. Here's one. Just citing a fact of what happened to G4. Go woke, go broke. Are you all from West Virginia or something and think you have to abide by what the bosses tell you to get his currency? What? Oh, real nice. What do you have against Appalachian Americans? They're effing horrible. This man's a horrible individual. For the tolerant side, this is what you get. This is a man, like I said earlier, G4 was a house of cards. It was going to fall eventually. It was just a matter of time when. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. Similar to Rooster Teeth right now. Rooster Teeth, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Rooster Teeth just lasted longer, and it's an archaic system that is about to come crumbling down. G4 is just the beginning. But what Adam Sessler and Frost showed, they were the people that decided to help facilitate the win a whole lot sooner. And just knocked it down. If it wasn't for the sexism and gaming rant, we wouldn't have looked into Adam Sessler. We wouldn't have looked into any of these people. We wouldn't have seen how they actually acted. And G4 TV might have lasted another 2-3 years. To be perfectly honest, it might have lasted 2 or 3 more years. Granted, G4 TV was working on borrowed time, borrowed money, and it wasn't bringing money in. But also that's because you turned your audience away because of this monster and because of that Harfoot creature. This is the reality of who these people truly are. And I wish, man, I should have just saved that stupid G4 tweet. I know I should have, but I didn't. It's just... He acts like he's a pseudo-intellectual, essentially. Because you get this moment up here. And then that brief respite, that moment that eluded him always, that sense of relevance and connection with the world that looked at him askance, all that evaporated like the spittle from an aged man speaking. What? Does Ceci not block people? This is just pseudo-intellectual bullshit. I get it. You're super opinionated. But you've gone from opinionated to psychotic and deranged. Chris Gore says that you once were a very smart individual who just was individual. Just opinionated. Then 2016 came around and you broke. You need help. With that, guys, I'm going to call it. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Share it out with all your friends. And hit that notification bell for every time I put up a new video and go live. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.